Hello everyone, y'all hate the Madison, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new. I would not be surprised if you are new because this is the first speed build I've posted on this channel. And hear me out, I'm in my building era now, okay? I don't know what happened, I don't know who she is, but she loves to build in The Sims 3 and finds it quite easy. I know. Color me shocked. I am just as surprised as you guys. But today we are here and we are building Moses's future house. If you are new to the channel, Moses is the third generation of my legacy. He was our heir from Gen 2. We're having his kids to be Gen 4. Yeah, I don't exactly. He's our heir from he's Gen 3's heir. He's the heir from Gen 2 because, yeah. I don't know. I lost myself. Anyway, Moses, we love him. He's currently dating a sim named Raya, and hopefully they will be getting married soon. We have another marriage coming up. We have Sophia's wedding, so that's taking priority. But Moses will hopefully get there eventually. We just have to wait and see. But, one day he will be married, he will have kids, and he will live in this house that I built for him, and I love it, okay? So this is a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, I believe, maybe 3-bathroom, like old style colonial house. I wanted to build something that would fit in the upper, like the middle class of Twinbrook, which is where we live, and I found this house plan online and I built it, and I will leave the link to the original house plan down below if you want to look at it and try to replicate this build for yourself. When I started doing this house, I was like, I'm insane because I have such a hard time building in The Sims. I hate it. I'm not the biggest fan of it, so I really expected this to turn out terribly. And I nearly quit. When I was trying to put the garage door on the ground and not on a foundation, I dang well quit. I was like, this looks so bad. I don't know how people do this. Why is it doing this? And then I was like, no. Power through. It will be worth it. And it was. It was so worth it because I built this house back in January. Hey, I'm not gonna lie, I built this house back in January because I knew that I wanted Moses to have 2 kids, preferably a girl and a boy, but we'll see if the game follows through. So I knew I wanted him to have 2 kids, and I wasn't playing Gen 3 at that point in time. We were still on Gen 2 and wrapping everything up, but I was just like, I just really want to move on. I just really want to move on. So I was like, what if you build a house? What if you just move on in a way where you don't actually do any gameplay, but you just prepare for the future? So I built this house back in January, and ever since then, I've been on a little building spree, and I hope you guys are excited for my speed builds that are yet to come because they look beautiful. I don't know what happened. I really don't. I feel like part of it has to do with my brief exploration with The Sims 4 Ultimate Decades, because at that point in time, I was basically completely renovating every single lot in the worlds there to make them medieval, and I was just building a lot. And The Sims 4 is easier to build in than The Sims 3, obviously, but The Sims 3 has charm. The Sims 3 has creative style. The Sims 3 is superior in every other way except for build mode. And I don't know, I just really feel like that might have tapped into these resources that I was missing, and I love it. So right now we're working on the kitchen, and I had a hard time with this kitchen because I didn't really know what I wanted the inside of the house to look like. I knew what I wanted the outside to look like. I wanted this brick house with 3 bedrooms. I knew what I wanted on the outside. But moving on to the inside, I was like, what style is Moses's house going to be? He's a firefighter, so gym equipment, other stuff. I don't remember what I put in this house. I just really struggled furnishing it. And I also had a hard time with these countertops because this was the first time I'd used custom content countertops that work like this. So once you put them down, you can't move them. They either disappear or they like get all splotchy. Yeah, first time I ever tried to use custom content cabinets. And I mean, I got to it at the end, but it's kind of really annoying. And I wonder like what part of custom content making does that. I don't know. And here I am fighting for my life against these kitchen cabinets because they're not lining up and they are glitching, as you guys can see. Like this kitchen, oh my goodness, you guys, I was fighting for my life. I actually had a really hard time when it came to doing the decor inside this house because I was like, Moses, what is Moses's personality? I just kept asking myself that. I mean, even now we've like done a couple of episodes in season 3 and I still don't know what his personality is. That is so sad. I'm like, I love Moses, but his personality is equivalent to a giant rock. Like, there's not a personality. Okay, we really need to dive into that and try and figure out a personality for him. Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, I'm just sitting here talking through and realizing that our heir has like no personality. Like, Ian dropped out of high school to travel the world because he did not want to be confined to, society's standards. He didn't want to follow his dad's footsteps and get a big career, and like that was like his story. Moses, yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Also, be prepared that it's very likely that half of this furniture will not be the same when we finally get to move into this house because I have redone my CC folder for build modes since this, and I don't know if I'm going to remember to change my CC. I've been playing a current household, which I will be introducing you guys to probably next week or the week after that. Don't worry, the Wheelers are not forgotten about. I just have 2 hours worth of footage to edit for that current household, and I'm scared. Okay, I'm scared. I don't want to open those files, you guys. I'm terrified. I don't want to. So, that video has been in the works for months, and I'm just terrified to actually open that file. Anyway, that's besides the point. The point is, I've also been playing another family, a more modern era family, and I'm loving them, and they have my new custom content furniture in the game, and I love it. I'm obsessed with so many of the pieces. I love it. Though I will say, some of my custom content that I have in my game, like clothing wise, is glitchy, and I don't how do you guys like find broken custom content? Because I don't want to delete my CC folder and start over. No. Don't even speak that kind of word to me. That will not be occurring. Thank you very much. Because I have so much CC in there that's like grandfathered in. You can't find it anymore. You can't download it anywhere. So I definitely do not want to risk my beautiful CC that I love so very much because of some broken pieces. So I just deal with it. Yeah, and unless you have any idea how I can find it, greatly appreciated if you could give me some tips. So we're just working on the living room right now. I'm kind of going for like a blue theme throughout the house. Those kitchen cabinets really struck gold inspiration-wise. And I was like, I like the blue theme. So the kitchen cabinets, I guess I should say, are a light blue, and then in the living room you have like a dark blue, tealish type of counter. Kind of like where you would drop your keys, but I didn't have very much custom content in my game to signify that, so it's empty, okay? And this house, trying to build this house from scratch, okay, y'all who watch my videos, you know I just mess up sometimes. I say sketch instead of sketch, and now I said from scratch wrong. Wow, that's embarrassing. Anyway, I only had a couple of packs in here. I had base game, world adventures, and ambitions, obviously. same packs as we are in the Let's Play when I built this house, and I realized that I have such few things to decorate the house with, and I'm going through this like bin here, and I'm like, what the heck, what even is some of this custom content? Where did I get this? Like, why did I download it? So after this, early March probably, I went on a CC shopping spree, and I was very intentional about the kind of furniture I put in my freaking game because I needed it to look pretty. And I did not want any of this weird crap like I have in this particular video where I'm like, where did I even get this? What is this? So right now we're working on the master bedroom. I'm using a bed from Ambitions and just trying to decorate everything a little bit better. I found these pillows. I wanted to add life. One of my favorite things about The Sims 3 is that you can like add stuff everywhere. I have the OSMP shelf, so then you really, really can add stuff anywhere. But I just really wanted to make this house look lived in, and I was struggling really, really immensely trying to do that with my limited custom content and with the limited content in general from these packs. I mean, granted, I say it's limited, but there's still a lot compared to the crappy Sims 4 stuff that people scream over nowadays. Like, there's so much in Ambitions compared to Dream Home Decorator, the 11-year update for the firefighter, and then businesses and hobbies. Yeah, that new pack. I mean, you could put all those together and I still don't think you'd have as much content in those packs, gameplay or furniture wise, as you do with Ambitions. So don't get me wrong. I'm just bashing a little bit on it because I was having a hard time finding the stuff that I wanted. Okay, it's very like, I don't know, not my style. I don't really know. I do use a lot of, non-CC stuff in my houses, but I like to pair it with custom content stuff. So, yeah, that's the problem. I'm going for a lot of beige tones here, and I just built a house yesterday, and I used a lot of greens and, like, colors. So I think it's really weird looking back on this that a lot of my stuff is, like, neutral. That wall, I believe, is green. So it's a little bit of a pop of color compared to the rest of the beigeness in that bedroom. And then we're moving on to the bathroom. I think both of these are supposed to be bathrooms, but I only furnished one of them because at this point in time, I realized how expensive this house was getting. And Moses is a firefighter. That boy is working on less than minimum wage, and he cannot afford a super expensive house. So I'm so excited to try and, a fight to get into this house when the time comes, because I do want to live in this house in this Let's Play. Okay, I don't know when, but I want to live in it. I don't want to do what we did for Generation 1 where we had five parts in our new house. Like, I don't want that. I want to actually be able to experience playing in this house that I built, the house that opened up a new experience for me, a new era. Also, sorry for that weird like pause. I'm guessing I had to go do something. Like, I think I went to the kitchen. I think I distinctly remember coming downstairs, and that was that. I could have cut that out, but I didn't do that before I started recording, so now it's in the video, forever memorialized on the internet. We're working on the living room and kind of like this weird bathroom slash walk-in. It's not a bathroom. There's no toilet here. I don't think there's a toilet in this room at all, which would make sense because it leads to the garage. So it's just like a mud room. That's what it is. It's a mud room, and yeah, I think this is the last room that I actually do, simply because we don't have kids yet. Like I said, I want 2 kids, so there's room for us to have 2 itty bitty babies. And I want to name them like after fire because Moses. We did Egyptian and biblical names for Gen 2, and for Gen 3's babies, I want to have fire elements. So if you guys have any baby name suggestions for Moses's children, please let me know what you are thinking, because I'm wanting, like, I can think of a couple of names. I could think of Asher and Ember. Those are like the ones that I can think of like most clearly. But that's not saying that I want to use them, because I'm open to having some more unique names, because I'm sorry, Asher is very common. I've seen that in Ambitions and I've seen that in Generations, okay? So I am open to any baby name suggestions that have to do with fire, or I don't know. Keep it like in theme with Moses, with his personality that we figured out he doesn't have. Yeah, no, do that please. So we're just finishing up some colors here in the mud room. I kind of like it too. It was like dark. I don't know. I really do think I'm enjoying these colors. Now we're working on some landscaping, which, looking back, this landscaping was so bad. Basically, I took what I do in The Sims 4, which is just place plants everywhere, and I did that in The Sims 3. I just placed plants everywhere and tried to do a little bit of a back patio situation here. Yeah, we're really just trying to make this house look nice and cute and make it look like it is meant to be here, and it's not, random in the world. Like this wasn't a plot of empty land beforehand. And I'm adding those custom content flowers, those red ones. Those are beautiful. I think they're by Moriel, I want to say, but I could be wrong. Moriel does similar stuff in The Sims 4, so it is totally possible that I got that incorrect. But I love those custom content flowers. I use them all over my Ultimate Decades world. You've probably seen them several times before if you watch those current household updates. And I have no hatred or hesitancy. I have no hesitancy for using them in this build, okay? And in future builds, the one I did yesterday, I don't think I used it. And if I used it, I might have used it once. Fascinating. The house I built yesterday was full of custom content furniture, but apparently not full of custom content plants. So that's intriguing. Anyway, we're coming to the end of this video. We're just going to add a back driveway. This house, like in the little video thingy, the picture that I was basing this off of, it does have the driveway go off to the side, and it has the garage in the back, which I actually really liked and was one of the main reasons why I picked this house, because this is a smaller lot, and I kind of liked that the garage framed the backyard a little bit. So I liked it. I hope you guys liked this video. I hope you guys liked my rambles. Y'all know me. If you don't, then I hope you just muted this video and put music on in the background to watch it. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I hope you enjoyed it. Check out Lepacy. Check out my other speed builds coming later. Check out my Ultimate Decades, because I love that family. Anyway, adios, au revoir, salut, hello, papa, and goodbye. Dun, dun, dun.